I see, welcome to the Touch the Mic podcast. This is the Christmas Carousel edition. We're only dealing with all things Christmas. I am your host, Calypso Nite. That was very formal, and that is the last formal thing you will hear because we come here with a nice, cool, relaxed vibe. And you see, tonight, this evening, I come to talk to one of my brethren, right? This fella has been one of the rising stars in the Soca Parang scene over the last few years, and he's one of the artists that I personally enjoy listening to and seeing perform. Ladies and gentlemen, my boy Chris Rojas.
Yes, man, it's a pleasure.
How you going, Bridget?
I did.
So you come all the way from Grandy tonight?
All the time is from Grandy.
All the time from Grandy. Right, but we touch the mic and chat a little bit. I mean, you see, when it comes to your musical journey, how it started?
And I born and grew up in music on both sides of my family. My mother being from Palisade, Superior side, and my father being from San Grandy. Both parties having their family Parang band. And I just was stuck in the middle. I'm my firstborn. Three other siblings who also into music. I don't know if I could make mention of my brother who is Ruben, singing with KMC, Red, White and Black.
You rotted Ruben?
I don't know what rotted.
He's not rotted.
He sing reggae.
Yeah.
And my sister is Sammy Jo, who is now on the mainstream, who is under Nyla Blackman management.
Right.
So she's now coming out there.
And you have any other brothers that sing?
Well, there's just three of us that do the music. My brother just play percussion music.
Right.
In the Parang band.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to, I mean, that's how you got really introduced to the whole Parang thing.
Yeah, really watching my grandfather and them practicing in the gallery. When you're smaller, you can't really be involved because you can't go around big people.
Of course.
But you're peeping through the window, through the door. And I learned to play quattro self-taught, just listening to them and doing it on my own. So I actually play quattro and into the traditional Parang as well, not only Soca Parang.
And how you transitioned to the Soca Parang? How and when that happened?
That happened in 2010. And as a matter of fact, I was kind of forced. So Scarface, who used to sing with Bungie Garlin, got a rhythm. And he asked me to jump on it. I told him I can't write. So he said he'll help me write the song. So the name of the song is Christmas Prescription. And a lot of people don't know that I sang the song because you're not coming out. So I just put Chris on the CD.
Oh, shucks.
So even up to now when they play it on the radio station, I say that you just heard it by Chris.
Oh, shucks. So they know it's the same Chris Rojas that heating up the place now.
And the voice was much younger and finer and stuff like that. Bungie Garlin is also on that rhythm, and that was his first and only Soca Parang that I know of. And that's it there. But a little bit of disappointment in between had me kind of slow down during the years. And in 2016, I met a producer by the name of Damian Preston, and I never stopped since.
Damian Preston, nice country boy.
Yeah, man.
Country boy. 2016, what was the song that year?
Estoy Borracho.
Estoy Borracho, I remember that one.
That one kind of opened up
the whole thing.
Yes.
And I remember I mixed one of your songs.
Yes.
Right? Mix and Master.
Voice.
That song was Bad Boy.
Angelic Voice.
And again was from Damian Studio as well.
Yes.
And I think that was when, you hear an artist and you listen to artists perform. But when they say long in a mix, right, in a mix session, and they go into that zone and into that trance, and they start hearing them voices, and these things start, resonating, these frequencies start resonating. One of the things that stood out was this man singing just like Crazy Boy. Get that plenty.
A lot.
Yeah, no, because I mix crazy, I master crazy too.
Yes.
I produce crazy as well. But when I sit down during that song, on that project, work on that project, that is when it really hit that one of the things that would help you to connect is the fact that your voice sounds so familiar.
Yes.
Right? The storytelling component, tell me a little bit about your creative process. You say back then you didn't used to write it. You're writing now, what's going on now?
I've always been writing, but I didn't have the confidence. So when I told him I can't write, I think I was a bit shy.
Right.
So I didn't want to show up myself to make it look like I know what I'm doing.
Right.
I really didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
But I've always been the funny guy in the family. So I was making jokes and making up stories right on spot. And when it comes to like creative writing and things like that, I always help the youths and them
With all the
those
writing.
kind of things, and because I have a movie in my head playing right through.
And it never stopped.
Yes. So most of these songs that I do is actually something that took place that I keep in my mind, and I'm gonna do something on that topic.
So tell me about your breakthrough now, right? So you would say you got started in 2010. 2016 was like your breakthrough year, right? What were some of the challenges that you had to overcome? What it was like? What was the vibe like? Are we talking from studio straight to the stage? So we're talking studio, radio, stage, getting to the people, right?
Yeah.
What was that journey like?
I had to knock on a lot of doors and ask a lot of favors, and you know, I had no shame. I had no shame in that. I would ask people to come on the show and sing just because I wanted people to hear my music, and I still have that attitude, but now it comes at a cost. You know what I mean?
Happening now.
Yeah. But I do like my music being out there, and I'm not so much focused on the fame because I meet a lot of people who are starstruck when they realize who I am by name, not really by face so much yet, but I know I'm getting there. I rather the music being out there than trying to be famous.
Right. Now you said the you know, a lot of these songs are reflections of reality. Right?
For real.
Give us some examples now, because you see you sing some songs with the man Chalo was getting licks. I have a partner named Chalo too. Though. Chalo, if you see this one, well, boy, look the man who sing the song about you. I get blamed for writing that song for you. The man called me and said, boy, be I sure as you write that song for that man. Yeah, boy, it was on point. So tell me a little bit about, like, touch on some of the songs and some of the experiences that would have inspired the songs without calling names, because some of your things, you know.
But that Chalo story is real. The guy name is not Chalo.
Of course.
But it is real, and every Christmas, this particular couple will always get into it. No killing and no harming. But they'll always hear the woman bickering. Because he going out, she know when he coming back. And that's tradition, you know that, 7 straight. Parang, the man ain't looking for no woman. You know?
Nah, he's just in that zone,
like
that
Parang thing, you know what I mean? So I had that there for a while. And then the one with What Christmas Do, with my wife Mary. That was almost like a mistake. To be honest with you, partner, tell me why you don't use your name in that song. Christmas do this, Christmas do that. So I take
it's a nice swing.
2 years I had it, the idea. And while in the studio, another artist who's a soca artist, he come in, he listened to rhythm and he said, my wife Mary, she means everything to me.
Oh, sure.
I said, my wife really, name is Mary. She's no longer my wife today, but that was my wife at the time. And it just had a flow from there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So that you never get in no trouble for mixing the two. Like when they say, like, really people getting harassed by Chris promoting out there in that kind of way.
No.
You never get that kind of vibe.
Because how I bring it across, it's kind of clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not being vulgar about it or raw or calling anyone's name. As a matter of fact, people kind of happy to see that I'm using it and putting it in such a, you know, nice way then.
And okay, so it happening for you now, right? You have a solid functioning career.
Yes.
Right? The gigs coming again, calls, people calling you for work, are seeing your name on the posters and on the billboards and things. The what song or what era or what, I would say, situation would you consider to be like your biggest turning point to bring about that what you'd want to say artistic success, right, from a career perspective? Because, you know, a lot of people, as you said in the early part, you would have been on stages looking for any stage to get your voice heard and your message out, right? Today the promoters calling, right? What or who would you attribute to bringing about that change in your fortunes?
Well, it was a slow process, because it's still happening. It's still happening as we speak right now. It's not like a sudden change. It has been a growth as we go along. You know what I mean?
So in other words, there wasn't a singular moment or action that brought about that. It's just basically results of the grind then.
That's correct. Correct. And then, of course, COVID happened. And that kind of slowed down the whole process, something like that. So now that things are more open up now, you know, this year has been a little more busy than over the past years that has gone by.
And the catalog big now.
Yeah.
The catalog big.
I have like 19 songs.
Right. You see, you're speeding now, right? So the now I know if you say 10 years, right? So this is 2023. This is the 13th year, right? And they did put out music during the pandemic, right?
Yes.
So in the 13th year, 19 songs. So I mean, they double up in a couple of those years, because I know it have people that out here 20 years only have 6 songs.
Yeah.
Right? Because the Christmas space is such a nice space for music to marinate. Right? And the songs just get better and better and better each year. The as we talking about that, what happened to my wife Mary? Not my wife Mary, sorry, that lady here passed by Christmas morning.
But neighbor yard.
Yeah, in the neighbor yard. What went on there?
If I tell you something, that song is 30 years old.
Serious?
Yeah, man.
Way!
I can't lie. I can't make this up. My uncle have a little parang band in Saparia.
Right.
So he is the man with the blueprint. This is concerned. And in doing so, it's like a bar settings then. So if anything goes, it not making much sense. Now, I don't want to be disrespectful about it. You know what I mean? I big up Dory and my uncle. And my mother tell him, give Chris the song to sing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll pay for the song. So I don't know what transaction them had and every year she keep asking me about it. But I want to do my thing. Yeah. I have my writing. Sometimes I don't have my song before the season starts. Yeah. So this year I said I will do that for as a gift. And I went to him, and he gave me what he had. Right. And I took it now, and I wrote. Completed the story. I did it over, but he had the blueprint. Wow. And they say it was just like a little thing that you used to sing along. Yes, today I grow. Wow, singing to that. Yeah. So everybody in song kind of vexed. They say somebody teach your song. Yes. Because they know it. They tell them somebody teach your song. Oh shucks, that's doing his nephew. Yeah. Well, that's good. And how you feel about that? He's very happy with the outcome. He was very, very kind of concerned as to how the outcome, because I changed up a lot of things in it. As I said, he just had the blueprint. No, I had to explain to him now, listen, this is not a bar settings. This is for radio. Yeah. So it's a different vibes. And I trust the process. When I'm finished, he'll tell me. And now he's very happy about the outcome. So what I like the most about it, and you see the context now, right? Because you say it was bar setting, so that is men knocking bottle out of quattro. That's right. Correct. That's a little nonsense. Yeah. So what I admire the most about that work, the finished product, is that you kept it authentic parang. Yes. Right. So everything. So you basically carried or brought across the entire vibe of what that song would have been. Now to the people that don't know the song, tell them what the song is about. The song is about Christmas morning passing through your neighbor yard. Now, when the parang hit, that's when she goes into a frenzy. That is to show how she expresses herself when listening to parang. And naturally, that people is go crazy for parang. So that is basically what the song is about. She grew up in parang, running for the key to open the door, waking up people. She's just the excitement. And I'm a neighbor. That's a neighbor. And I just observing her right now. Aye. Well, Chris, you see, with that now, I think it's time for me to touch the mic. Of course. Right? Do people want to hear about how Christmas morning you're jumping in your neighbor yard? Yeah, and you're passing by the neighbor yard. Yeah, man. Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to touch the mic with Chris Rojas this evening.
Yeah. Calypso Nite, big up yourself. Thanks for having me here, right? Touching the mic now. My wife, Mary, she means everything to me. But you see, she mother, I don't want nothing to do with she. Every Christmas time she does come by me to tell my wife what to do for she. This woman mother so damn crazy, making my life so unhappy with Merry Christmas do this. This woman all up in my zone. I don't know why she don't leave my home. Merry Christmas do this. You're only trying to chain up my wife. Oh God, just leave my life. Merry Christmas pay the house. Merry Christmas sweep the yard. Merry Christmas fix the roof. Like Merry Christmas haven't had. Hey, Merry Christmas do this. Merry Christmas do that. Merry Christmas do this. Can't you see? My patience is running thin. Cause you see this woman, she she make me feel the same. Wash boy, this woman gonna make me sing my soul enough. She wanna bake the cake and to boil the ham. This woman like she don't give a damn. This Christmas look like it's the same thing. And on top of that she don't bring nothing but Merry Christmas to this. This woman all up in my zone. I don't know why she don't leave my home. Merry Christmas to this. Merry Christmas to that. Only trying to chain up my wife. Oh gosh, just keep my life. Merry Christmas pay the house. Merry Christmas sweep the yard. Merry Christmas fix the roof. Like Merry Christmas have it hard. Hey, Merry Christmas to this. Merry Christmas to that. Merry Christmas to this. Every year the same thing. Right through they come and try to control my wife. You live like Faraday. And you and the husband going to the comment and mash up my thing, you know. I got you over leave this place out. It's you and your daughter, everybody going in. You're going through that, man, not this Christmas. Every year she just come down by me to tell my wife what to do for she. This Christmas look like it's the same thing. And on top of that she don't bring nothing but Merry Christmas to this. I'm leaving this place. Damian, just get Merry Christmas to this. We're gonna go talk to you, Pamela. Talk to your wife, Pamela, boy. Hey, Dorian, with Spanish, boy. Call Richmond and Bolo one time. Now we go and play some Parang, boy. It's Christmas time. But you know, I'll email girl for Christmas. Christmas morning, I pass through my yard. If you see the woman getting on bad, she turning out to sin on she bed. Hearing that sweet Soca Parang in she head. Christmas morning, I pass through my yard. If you see the woman getting on bad, she turning out to sin on she bed. Hearing that sweet Soca Parang in she head. I say, Arlene, girl, you could come by me. I go pay the quattro and you come sing with me. When I reach and I open the door, if you see how Arlene whining on the floor like this, Christmas morning I pass through my neighbor yard. If you see the woman getting on bad, she turning out to sin on she bed. Hearing that sweet Soca Parang in she head. Christmas morning I pass through my neighbor yard. If you see the woman getting on bad, she turning out to sin on she bed. Hearing that sweet Soca Parang in she head. I give she black cake, I give she punch and cream. After she tasty was the Parang queen. I give she sponge cake, I give she ginger beer. She said, Chris boy, you mustn't have no fear. Christmas morning I pass through my neighbor yard. If you see the woman getting on bad, she turning out to sin on she bed. Hearing that sweet Soca Parang in she head. Christmas morning I pass through my neighbor yard. If you see the woman getting on bad, she turning out to sin on she bed. Hearing that sweet Soca Parang in she head. Only an easy now, boy. Before we alone, and the Parang something healthy. I know what you know, but you see this Christmas, I go in south, yes. When she was small and Parang come by she, it used to wake up the whole family, dancing and having a time. So Parang always on she mind. Christmas morning I pass through my neighbor yard. If you see the woman getting on bad, she turning out to sin on she bed. Hearing that sweet Soca Parang in she head. Christmas morning I pass through my neighbor yard. If you see the woman getting on bad, she turning out to sin on she bed. Hearing that sweet Soca Parang in she head. I said, Arlene, girl, you could come by me. I will pay the quattro and you come sing with me. When I reach and I open the door, if you see how Arlene whining on the floor. Christmas morning I pass through my neighbor yard. If you see the woman getting on bad, she turning out to sin on she bed. Hearing that sweet Soca Parang head. Christmas morning, I pass through my neighbor yard. If you see the woman getting on bad, she turning and twisting on she bed. Hearing that sweet Soca Parang in the head.
Thank you very much for having me here, guys.